Keenan Channels here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, and today we're looking at 142 Carroll Avenue in Kaiser, West Virginia. This is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath ranch-style home, which is pretty uncommon for Kaiser in town anyways. 3 bedrooms and a bath, full basement. Basement's not finished, 1-car garage attached to the house. And the unique thing about this is it's sitting on about 4 lots. So the total acreage here is 0.36 acres. So you have over 1/3 of an acre in the town of Kaiser, which is pretty uncommon. You got a fenced yard here, and the 2-story block building back there, and the upper level of the block building is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. And it's not in bad shape, and I'll do video in there as well. The lower floor is just unfinished, you know, kind of workshop space. I guess you could convert that to an apartment as well. And there's a little alley that comes in across the back there. And then the other building there you see, that's just a big workshop slash garage there. So you have all this space, these buildings. There's a lot of space under roof here. I'm gonna say there's, you know, 5,000 square foot or so, you know, of total space under roof, maybe 6,000. It's a good bit. So we'll just kind of take it as we go, but I just wanted to give you the outside view here along Carroll Avenue. Keenan Channels here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, and I want to take you on an inside tour of 142 Carroll Avenue in Kaiser, West Virginia. Come in here, the living room this is brand new carpet, and the living room was just laid. The fireplace here, obviously at one time was a working fireplace. And this, what you see is just like an insert that's gas, but the gas is no longer, the municipal gas is no longer hooked up at the house. So that there in its current state without gas doesn't work, but you could pull that out and utilize it as a regular fireplace is what it was originally intended to be. Take in the kitchen here. So basic kitchen, just stove and refrigerator, but pretty good sized kitchen. The house is just about 1,200, just short of 1,200 square foot, and it has a full basement under it. Replacement windows in the house, it's got vinyl windows. The compressor outside is less than 2 years old. It's got central heat and air. There's also baseboard heat in here. So it's got baseboard heat, a heat pump, central AC, and there's a big, humongous, like old coal slash wood furnace that's down in the basement. And I'll show you that as we go. But 3 bedrooms. This is going to be the bigger bedroom here. Next biggest bedroom here. Smaller bedroom here. And then the bathroom. You got 1 bath, and you get this beautiful avocado green tub, which I'm sure is going to be back in style before long, the way I hear. But there is laminate floor here in the bathroom. You know, nice stand-up shower, and of course this has a shower head on it as well. Let me keep walking you around here. So, go through the kitchen, and I'll show you the garage here. It's a really deep 1-car garage, really deep. So you can see this is a big, big 1-car garage. I mean, you could probably fit 2 cars end to end in here. Let me take you down the steps here into the basement. It's a little scary down here. But it's a big, full, unfinished basement. This little scary room right here is the coal room, and there's a coal chute like right by the front door, but that's the room that you could, you know, load your coal down in. And this is the new furnace, the electric furnace. Here's the old gigantic, like, wood coal furnace or whatever. I don't know the status of if all that works, or it could work. I'm not sure, but I know the heat pump and central AC works. The house has been rewired like in the last 10 years, the electrical's all been updated in here, and you can see it's got a very nice clean panel box. Sump pump over here in this corner appears to be unhooked, but there's a sump pump in here, hot water heaters down here. You know, it's a lot of usable space. I mean, and then there's the outside entrance to get into the basement here, as you can see. You know, and that goes out to the apartment over there, and we'll go out and do all that as well. But, you know, what you're buying here is you're buying a lot of space. So, like in my first video clip, I took a guess on how much square footage is under roof here. And I was pretty close. When you figure in the 2 levels of the house under roof, including the garage, the 2-level apartment building, and the workshop, there's over 5,000 square foot under roof here, which is a ton of space. So, in the house, the main level of the house here is in fine shape. I mean, other than that bathroom tub being dated, you know, pretty normal looking house. So, and it has all the modern conveniences with the central AC and heat pump and all that. But, you know, ranch style home, which is pretty hard to come by in the city of Kaiser, and a big lot that's over 1/3 of an acre. So, we'll do the workshop and the apartment here next. Keenan Shanholz here again. I'm at the property, 142 Carroll Avenue in Kaiser, West Virginia. And in this video, I want to show you the 2 buildings here in the back. So, as you can see, there's the back of the house there that fronts on Carroll Avenue. And then this is an alley back here. You know, it runs from Carroll Avenue to this alley back here. So you have this, this garage slash shop here, which is about 900 square feet. And then you got the 2-story block building here with the apartment above it. And I think it's about 800 square foot on each level. But let me take you in the shop first and show you that. Like I said, the key to this place is all the space you're getting. It's over 5,000 square foot under roof. But what the owner did here, she rented the house, and full disclosure, the owner's my aunt. I typically don't do a whole lot in Kaiser, but that was the house she grew up in her dad's house. And after she got it, she rented the house for years. And the people who rented the house, she like leased this space in here for them to store stuff. So that's kind of how that went. You know, they paid her a fee to store their stuff in here. You know, but it's a big building. You know, you can make it a garage, a shop, whatever you want to do. And there's plumbing over here, so I assume you could have plumbing in here and whatnot. I mean, I don't know that you could turn this into an apartment or not, but it's just a great, it's a great space, workshop space and everything. I guess that's a water line coming in there, but yeah, and then there's a thimble over here for a wood stove right there. But it's a big space. It's about 900 square feet. So let me take you over here and show you. Now the bottom of this building's pretty scary. I don't think this was ever an apartment. I think the owner's father might have started to frame this out and do stuff here to make it an apartment, but I'm not sure that it ever was. But it obviously could be turned into an apartment. I don't know what this room is in here. But let me take you around here and show you. So this used to be a garage also. As you can see, they framed that door in there, but this was a garage bay. And certainly enough, you can put another garage door in there and have this be a garage again. Or, convert it into an apartment. I mean, there's the thimble for the wood this bathroom, I don't know if there's a commode back here or not, but like I said, I don't know that this was ever finished and ever was an apartment. But once again, it's about 800 square feet. And I'll take you upstairs here. Now, relatively speaking, the apartment up here is in pretty good shape. Relatively speaking, you know, I think the last person to live in here, I'm not sure if the owner's daughter, which would be my cousin, lived in here for a little while or not. I know she lived in here for a while, but I don't know that she was the last person to live here. But I'll show you in here. So, comparative to everything else, you know, in terms of the two auxiliary buildings, you know, it's got, you know, vinyl in it, baseboard heat, replacement windows, bedroom. Guess you call this the living area here. And then bedroom here. And then bathroom here. So, like as far as this goes, you know, it probably wouldn't be a whole lot. I mean, it needs some work, but, you know, it doesn't need carpet or flooring or anything like that. It just needs cleaned up and could be utilized as a rental, you know, an in-law suite, you know, whatever you want. But, and of course for Kaiser, I mean, this is a humongous lot. I mean, it's, you know, over 1/3 of an acre. And in the house, the roof has been replaced within the last 10 years on the house. You can see it's got nice architectural shingles on it. You know, so there has been updates, several updates to the house and that sort of thing. But I think I think this is made up of like 4 lots total. But there's a good survey on it, which you'll see in the documents and everything. And then you step down into the basement there from the outside patio. But like I said, there's a lot going on here. A lot of bang for your buck. It's not perfect. You're going to have to put some elbow grease into this place. But where are you going to get this much space under roof with a totally livable house and an apartment that doesn't need a whole lot of work to get back going again for $150,000? Nowhere. So come check this one out. It's a good one.